Hello everyone, this is Vincent from iPhoneism.com, here with a guide on how to jailbreak iOS 5 Beta 3 tethered on your. So if you're on Windows, you need to do a little procedure first just to make sure that Redsn0w works fine if you're on Windows 7, that is. Click on the Redsn0w.exe file, right click on it and go to Properties. Go to the Compatibility tab, click on Run this program in compatibility mode for Windows XP Service Pack 3, and in privilege level select Run this program as an administrator. Click on Apply and click on OK. Now what you need to do basically is that you obviously first need to restore your device to iOS 5 Beta 3. Step 1. Launch Redsn0w. May I remind you that the procedure is exactly the same for both Windows and Mac. The iPhone dev team released Redsn0w 0.9.8 Beta 2 earlier today, because even though that you could jailbreak iOS 5 Beta 3 with the very first beta of Redsn0w 0.9.8 that was initially released to jailbreak iOS 5 Beta 1, and then it was discovered that you could even jailbreak iOS 5 Beta 2 using it. However, regardless of the fact that you could still use Redsn0w Beta 1 to jailbreak iOS 5 Beta 3 tethered, many users were complaining about sandbox issues, which basically caused apps that were installed from the App Store to crash when they were launched. So you obviously can't make do with an iOS device that does not launch the apps you have installed from the App Store. The issue was quickly recognized by the dev team, and within 5 or 6 hours they pushed out Beta 2 of Redsn0w 0.9.8. Now this new beta of Redsn0w will recognize all 3 iOS 5 beta IPSWs, which include iOS 5 Beta 1, Beta 2 and the recently released Beta 3. So instead of pointing at Redsn0w to Beta 1 IPSW like we previously told you to do in our written guide, you have to browse and select the iOS 5 Beta 3 IPSW. That's how you're going to do it. Click on Open. It will process the firmware file and will show that the IPSW has been successfully identified. Now click on Next. So you obviously need to install Cydia. Check that. And now just click Next. Before you click on Next, please ensure that the device is both powered off and plugged into the computer. Please ensure that the device has fully powered off. As you can see, fully powered off. Now as soon as you click Next, Redsn0w will display instructions to put your device into DFU mode. Follow the instructions carefully to put your device into DFU mode. We'll demonstrate that as soon as we click on Next. Hold the power button for around 3 seconds, and then you need to hold both the power and home button for up to 10 seconds. And then you release the power button, but you keep on holding the home button until Redsn0w begins exploiting it with the LimeRain boot ROM exploit. The remaining procedure will now take place on your device. This process can take well up to 5 minutes. Right, so the jailbreak process has completed, and now you'll see a white Cydia icon. So we'll just launch Redsn0w once again. Select the same IPSW. click on next. So now here's how you boot Tethered. You obviously don't need to install Cydia again, so make sure you uncheck install Cydia and then you check the just boot Tethered right now box. Now click on next. Then again you flash to ensure that the device is both powered off and plugged into the computer. Follow the instructions. Basically this is what happens. So when booting Tethered, you get this pineapple instead of the Apple logo, and when this comes up on the screen, know that the device is booting Tethered right now. This could take around a minute, so just keep the device on the side. It's bound to start up any moment now. And there you have it. There you go. Cydia working on iOS 5 Beta 3.